Hello, all. Welcome to chapter 4 from the book of Genesis. In the last chapter, we see that God speaks to Moses and he has asked Moses to go ahead and meet the elders of Israel and tell them about God's plan of rescuing them from the bondage of the Egyptians. In the beginning of this chapter, we see Moses says to God, what if he goes to the elders and they do not believe him? God asks Moses to throw his staff on the ground, and the staff turned into snake. Moses runs away. God then asks him to catch the snake by its tail, and the snake turns back to staff. God says to Moses, do this in front of the elders so that they may believe that it is God who has sent him. God then asks Moses to put his right hand in his cloak, and when he took his hand out, it was leprous and had become white as snow. God then asks him to put his hand back, and it was restored when it came out. God then says, if they still do not believe, then take water from the Nile and pour it on the ground, and this will become blood. Moses then said to God that he was not very good at speaking, and his speech is sluggish. God says to Moses that it is he who gives and also not give. He's talking about the ability of speech, sight, ability to hear, and says not to worry and go, as God Himself will help him. In the New Testament, we see that Moses never had this problem of a sluggish speech or any problems with speech. He was just making excuses uh, so that he may not go to Egypt. Coming back to this chapter, Moses again uh, requests God to send someone else instead of Moses. God was angry. However, he says to take his brother Aaron with him, and God will help them both. God asks Moses to take his staff with him to perform the signs from God. Moses goes back to Jethro, that is his father in law, and says he is going back to his people in Egypt. God then asks Moses to go back to Egypt and says all who wanted him killed are dead. God also instructs Moses to perform the same wonders in front of Pharaoh. We then see Moses, his wife, and sons start their journey towards Egypt. We then see God then sought to kill Moses. However, Zipporah circumcised her son, and God spared the life of Moses. In this part, uh, we see that Moses had not circumcised his son, and looks like he was going to be punished for this. If we look at the context, we understand that Zipporah, his wife, was an Egyptian, and she probably did not believe in circumcising her son, and might have stopped Moses also from circumcising their son. However, when Moses is sought to be killed by God, Zipporah circumcises her son, and God spares the life of Moses. Coming back to this chapter, we then see God meets Aaron and asks Aaron to meet Moses. Moses explains all things to Aaron. Moses, Moses and Aaron meet the elders of Israel and perform all the signs. The elders believed and were happy that God had heard their cry and bowed down to worship God. This is how the chapter ends. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Until next time, may God be with us all. Bye bye.